Hey, my name's Johnny Huddle, pastor with Eikon Church of the Nazarene in Oakland, California, and I'm so excited to share with you a little of our story. In 2019, the NorCal District reached out through District Superintendent Albert Hung and just pitched my wife and I on an idea. Would we be willing to move from Los Angeles to plant an English language church in Oakland? We didn't have an English language church in Oakland at that time. And so we pitched the NorCal District on two things: that we wanted to launch a church that focused on the fact that every person alive, everyone is created in God's image, and through the love of God, each of us are being conformed into the image or icon of his son Jesus. So the second thing, would you be open to us launching a church, not around a church service, but around a church doing service, a church serving, and let the church grow organically out of that? Albert said, let's go. We started to pray together. You know, we're going through Matthew 10, Luke 10, Mark 4, Parable of the Soils, all the great stuff. And we really felt that we needed to be armed with ignorance. Genesis 12 was really speaking to us. Let the community that we enter reveal itself when we get to the community. Let's empower the voices of indigenous leaders that have been there doing the hard kingdom work for a long time. Let's empower the voices of children, of folks in the very neighborhoods that we're living in, to tell us who Oakland is. And I got a random call from World Vision. My friend Reed said, we've got truckloads upon truckloads of donations of home goods. They're all going to go to a landfill, but we were wondering if there's something you could do with these in the Bay Area. Albert had already entrusted us with management of two facilities, and one of those facilities, we re-leveraged that facility and we launched a ministry called Infinite Christmas. Now, we have been active listening for quite a while. So when the first truckload started to come in with all these home good donations, we loaded them into the church, and then we started getting word out to the community, other Nazarene churches, other awesome churches in the community, Kojic churches, Baptist churches. And we just said, listen, we want to know if you've got folks in your immediate circle that have needs. Do they need furniture? Do they need clothing? Do they need diapers? Do they need shelf-stable food? And of course, man, boom, 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 here come the responses. So many needs. And so instead of bringing everybody back to that church facility, what we did was we set up what we call a pod network. And through those pods, we're able to meet people right there at the point of their need. And that funnel has opened up this huge funnel of volunteerism. Volunteerism really has become our evangelistic funnel. We've grown from 8 partners in our first 2 months to 12 partners to 20. We're now at 45 churches and nonprofits all across the East Bay. And those relationships of all those partners, I never would have happened if we would not have gone into this ready to serve, but then also being armed with ignorance. So we're empowering the community to tell us how the community needs us to serve. That's what it's about, family. That's what it's about for us. And I hope our testimony blesses you today. Thank you, Pastor Dale, for the opportunity to testify.